Someone's giving up on a connection because this person's waited forever, okay? Someone's turning their back to a situation because the other person out here is emotionally unavailable, emotionally manipulative, or someone who's just having a hard time expressing themselves emotionally, okay? Someone's emotionally shut down because they have trust issues, and the other person is giving up on this, okay? Could be dealing with someone non-committal. But yeah, someone's giving up on a connection because they're fed up and tired of waiting for something to materialize, for something to manifest, okay? Because they're dealing with someone who's just not expressing themselves, okay? How do you see yourself in this connection, Capricorn? How do you see yourself in this connection? What are you doing? Eight of Pentacles in reverse with a Knight of Pentacles in reverse here. You're not investing into this connection right now, okay? So, because you're not seeing something coming to fruition, right? And you're lacking the motivation to invest into this connection. And plus, because you feel strung along, okay? You could be dealing with someone here who is non-committal, like I said, someone who's lacking the dedication. And you've been putting in your 120% into this, okay? And now you're fed up and tired and sick of investing into a connection that's either which is very slow as it's very slow moving, or this is just someone here, you know, who just won't make a move towards you. There is stagnancy, okay? There's no forward movement here, and you're just fed up. You're just fed up, okay? You feel you're not being valued, you're not being appreciated, etc., okay? You're not receiving the rewards, not getting appreciation for the hard work that you've put in, the investment that you put into this connection, and it looks like you're just pulling yourself out of this connection, you know? You're leaving this connection because there's no forward movement here. How does this person see themselves in this connection? What are they doing? How does this person see themselves in this connection? What are they doing? This person, 5 of Cups in reverse and the 6 of Cups here. This person sees you as their soulmate, okay? This person could be crying over spilt milk for the longest. Yeah, that's why there's stagnancy, okay? The 5 of Cups, that is the energy of stagnation. It's the energy of someone who's constantly crying over spilt milk. You know, someone who just looks at the negatives instead of the positives in the relationship. They were holding on to the pain from the past, grudges, bitterness, resentment, whatever, right? But yeah, this person out here, they were going energetically and emotionally very affected by the breakup that happened between you guys. But this person out here, right, they're moving, they want a reconciliation with the 6 of Cups here. They see you as a soulmate. They see this as a soulmate connection, and they want to come towards you, okay? They want to come towards you once you're giving up, because there's just no momentum in this relationship here. How do you view this person, Capricorn? How do you view this person? How does Capricorn view this person that they're dealing with? With the Hangman and the 9 of Cups here, you view this person as someone who makes you very, very happy. This person is your wish fulfillment, but unfortunately with the Hangman here, you see this person as doing nothing about it. Okay? This person is probably just, you know, like suspended, and they're just hanging in there, doing nothing about the situation. You probably know that they're thinking a lot about you, but when it comes to taking action, they're temporarily inactive. That's how you view them, you know? But you do view them as someone who is your wish fulfillment, okay? But unfortunately, there is no movement from their side. You know, that you view them as someone who's just not making a move towards you, you know? 2 of Swords, yeah, see, that's how you view them. You view them as someone, you're in a stalemate with this person here, you know, definitely. You want something else, they want something else, no one's making a move here, no one's budging, okay? You know, with the Hangman here, you can also view this person as someone, you know, who's just staying suspended, and they're just, they've just put the entire situation on a pause here, okay? How does this person view you? How does this person view Capricorn? How does this person view Capricorn? Justice in reverse with the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Cups here. This person views you as walking away from a situation which was unfair, which was not balanced. Probably you wanted commitment, you wanted marriage, and that wasn't working out. You view this person views you as someone walking away and being very bitter and resentful towards them. They see you as giving them the silent treatment. You know, you could have just been very nasty with your mouth, okay? And they just view you as someone who cut them off and walked away. And they see you as walking away from a situation where things were not fair, okay? Something was just not fair. Something was just not balanced. Why is all this happening? Why is all this happening for Capricorn? Why is all this happening? Because someone's guards are up. Someone's got huge, yeah, see, this is all happening because someone out here is not ready to take a risk. The Nine of Wands is the card of someone who has huge trust issues, you know, huge. This is the card of having a lot of insecurities, okay? So someone's very insecure out here, okay? They don't trust you, you don't trust them, they're always on guard, they're always on the edge, you know. They don't fully give into a situation because they have trust issues. And with the Fool in reverse, if this person is constantly, you know, delaying a new beginning, delaying taking a leap of faith. They have leaps of doubt, and this is exactly why all this is going wrong. This is exactly why the situation is not the way it should be, you know. There is a potential of a new beginning here, okay? But someone's just not ready to take a risk because this person's just fed up and tired of making a situation work, the same situation work over and over again. And now they're like, you know, I see someone holding on yet, but when it comes to taking that leap of faith, they're like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not being a fool anymore. Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of stress, worry, fear, anxiety. Someone's constantly overthinking and over-analyzing a situation. Although the situation may not be as bad as they think it is, but they're just lacking clarity. They just don't know what to do about it, what to think about it. What action will Capricorn take towards this person moving forward? What action will Capricorn take moving forward towards this person? Alright, so you're just going to watch them, huh? Queen of Wands in reverse with the Page of Swords here. So it looks like you're just going to watch them from a distance, keep an eye on them, what they're doing on their social media, etc. Okay? Because you're not interested or not as passionate about this person as you were before. You just don't have that attraction anymore towards them, okay? You're lacking that motivation to approach them, you know, not wanting to take that initiative towards them anymore. You're not pursuing them anymore. You know yourself on a deep level, you know, Capricorn, and you're very clear on your personal truth and belief systems, and you realize that if there's you don't chase, that's for sure, okay? You're not wanting to chase this person. Yes, you are wanting to watch this person, keeping an eye on them, checking them out on social media, but karma, that's the Judgment card here. You probably even are making a final decision, okay? Or you just have some kind of realization that, I mean, if this person's just going to be stuck and stagnant and not going to make a move, even though they make you happy, what's the point, right? Because you put in your all, but this person just doesn't seem to get the point. What action will this person take towards Capricorn moving forward? This person's wanting to return. Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords. See, they're stressing the shit out, you know. Now the problem here is this person wants to come back towards you, okay? So I think that this person with the Hermit in reverse and the Seven of Swords here, this person is gonna come in towards you, okay? They wanted to come out of isolation, they wanted to come back around here. But my problem is the Seven of Swords here, you know. They're still not giving up their deceptive ways. They're not going to be they're not being honest about their feelings for you, their intentions for you, okay? I think this person is very conflicted in their actions. They're fronting up, you know, they're putting up a facade, you know. They have this false appearance where they feel like they don't give a shit to you. They're acting like they don't care, but they do, you know. This is someone, you know, who has a tendency to keep running back to you, you know. But right now, this person is they're strategizing and planning of how they can come towards you. I think that's what they're doing, because they want to come towards you, that's for sure. I still don't see them communicating with you, but they're strategizing and planning of how to come towards you, and they're stressing about it. See, this is a lot of stressing over something, sleepless nights, but not taking action. That's what the problem is. That's why I said I don't know when they're going to take action, because yes, the Seven of Swords is someone, you know, who's strategizing, planning, but with the Hermit in reverse here, they're wanting to come back around. Okay, this person could have ghosted you, and they're wanting to come out of isolation and talk to you. Tell me, what is the best possible outcome for Capricorn or for this spread? Wow, what's the best possible outcome for Capricorn in this spread? Yeah, someone wants... There is a lot of heartache, a lot of heartbreak here, okay? And someone wants to come out of that. Someone wants to heal this connection here. Someone's hurting, but I feel they still wanted to communicate. With the Knight of Swords here, expect the unexpected here, brace for impact. Someone's coming towards you with that that energy, you know, of wanting to confront you, okay? But the Knight of Swords, I don't like this, because that's a card of where it's not a very civilized communication, okay? It's going to be very sharp, very harsh. It's going to be lack of emotions, okay? But it's going to be very hasty and quick communication, okay? But this is coming in hot and heavy. There is somebody who's taking that decisive action, okay? Because they know they need to address a situation urgently, because they're hurting, okay? With the Three of Swords here, there's a lot of pain that this person's going through. The Three of Swords is emotional distress, right? That's feeling deeply hurt and disappointed. But this person out here that you're dealing with, they're wanting to come out of that pain. They're having a hard time moving on, okay? And this person wants to come towards you. They're very sad, very sad. This person's going through a lot. This person could have hurt you, okay, with their words, with their actions, their intentions, whatever, right? Because the Seven of Swords is on their side here. But yeah, they're strategizing of how they will come towards you. And I think the way they'll come towards you, it's not going to be like, okay, let's sit, let's talk. It's just going to be like all of a sudden, unexpectedly, okay? You won't expect this person coming towards you, because they're wanting to, they don't want to stay in this energy of where they're suffering so much without you, okay? They're really hurting without you is what I'm getting. And this person is coming towards you, okay? They're rushing in. So prepare for impact, okay? That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Hope this reading resonates with you. Do leave your comments below, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.